Hi everyone, I'm Stacey Kelly, a one-to-one diet consultant and the founder of Early Years Storybox. So today I'm going to talk about your why. Now, throughout my weight loss journey, I've mentioned quite a lot, but if you're new to seeing my videos, you won't know, so I'll just tell you again. I lost 3 stone in 13 weeks. I'm now at 14 stone. 14 stone? No, I'm not. I definitely haven't lost 14 stone. I'm now at 4 stone. And one thing that really helped me was really cementing my why. So why I was doing it. Now, a lot of the time we think our why is to get in our skinny jeans that we were in 10 years ago. And you know what? It's quite a good driver, but let me tell you, in the times when you are being tempted the most and you've got a takeaway and you've got a bottle of prosecco in front of you, the skinny jeans will not cut it. They'll be honestly on the back burner. You'll be like, do you know what, I'll get in my skinny jeans another time because this prosecco is amazing. So that why, your skinny jeans are not your why really. Your skinny jeans are a good driving force at times, but they're not your why. So my why was the fact that I wanted to be healthy and live a long and healthy life. I wanted to be a good example to my children. It was really important for me that my daughter and my son didn't go into this cycle that I'd been on for, well, I'm 37 and I've been dieting since I was probably about 17. 20 years. Is that 20 years? Yeah, it is. Blooming heck. So I didn't want my kids to go on that same cycle, and I know that whatever we do as parents, we pass it on to our children. So that was a massive driving force for me. Anything to do with my kids is greater than myself. So that was my why. So at the times that it became the toughest, that is when I reminded myself these things. And when the takeaway and the prosecco was in front of me and I had to make a choice, I was asking myself, do I want this prosecco and takeaway more than I want to break this cycle for my children? And the answer was absolutely, I do not want that prosecco. And it really helped me. Now, one top tip that works really well is to get something like a stone, or you come in, my husband's just stood outside the car, we've come to the petrol station, and I was like, I'll just do a quick video while you go inside, so you're gonna say hello. So one thing that is a really good tip, and that helped me, it might not help you, and if it doesn't, if it's something that won't work for you, don't worry. I'll just share all my tips and then you take from it what you want. But get something like a stone. Some of you might have crystals, or you might have just a nice stone that your kid's given you from the beach, or it could be earrings, or anything that you can carry around with you. And what you do is you attach your why to that object. So if it's a stone, for instance, I did it with a stone, just a little stone that my little girl had given me as a present. They do, don't they, when they're little, they give you little gifts. And I kept this stone and I attached my why to it, and I thought every time I look at this stone, it is going to remind me of the fact that I want to be a great example to my children and I want to live a long and healthy life. So I carried that stone around with me. It was in my pocket. I could feel it at all times. When I put my hand in my pocket, it was there. And it was there as a constant reminder, because we do, as much as these things are important to us, we forget them. We forget and we go on autopilot and we get caught up in our day-to-day life. Whereas if you've got something to remind you, another thing I did was I set a screensaver. Now my screensaver wasn't as deep as that. My screensaver was an affirmation which said something along the lines of, I am choosing my goal, and I'm over what is in front of me now, or something like that. But you could put your why as a screensaver, so that every time you look at your phone, you get a little reminder of what your why is. And that why is the thing that is going to drive you forward at the times that it's the toughest. Your decision to stick to your diet has to be more beneficial than throwing that prosecco down your neck. And let me tell you, the prosecco is powerful. It's a big, it lures you in. So if your why is your skinny jeans, let me tell you, the prosecco is going to win every time. If your why is your children or your health or anything like that, your why will win over that prosecco. So cement your why, get something It can even be a pair of earrings, anything that is on you at all times that you will see and be reminded, and attach your why to that item so that every time you see it, it triggers the thought and reminds you that that is what you do, why you're doing this. And just remember that why all the time. Give it a go. Let me know what you think. Good luck with your journey, and I will speak to you all soon.